film fanatics.
Crazy! It's crazy.
The nuts about that.
Now, the Houston Film Fanatics.
Hey, this is Marie and Ray with the Houston Film Fanatics.
And out this week is the new suspense horror film, Morgan, starring Kate Mara.
Morgan was very special. Within a month, walking and talking. Within 6, self-sustaining.
No.
This movie was something else.
Morgan, you disappoint us.
Okay, so watching the trailer, I really thought this was going to be a lot like the Netflix show Stranger Things. Because you've got like this genetically modified young girl who kind of has like abilities.
It also has a little bit of Ex Machina feel to it too with the previews.
Yeah, totally does.
But in the movie,
it's a giant letdown.
Totally opposite than what we were thinking of.
It was. You know, sometimes movies surprise you for the better, and this is sadly not one of them.
Yeah, I mean, in this movie, there was a lot of unanswered questions.
No, there was tons.
I mean, they didn't explain about how did she get her telekinesis. They didn't explain if she read minds.
But then I was like, wait, was she really telekinesis? Like
exactly.
Telekinetic? Like, it was very confusing.
It just didn't. I was just confused throughout the whole movie.
Well, the premise of the film is that like, so you've got this girl that has been like grown in a lab. And she's got synthetic DNA. And something happens, like something awful goes wrong.
She had a tantrum.
And they send in Kate Mara's character to come in and kind of like do risk management and see if they need to shut the project down.
She's learning and she has the right to make mistakes.
She is an it, and it has no rights.
And
Needless
they should have shut the project down. Like the
movie
down. The movie itself.
Shut down production.
I honestly feel like they were on a deadline. They were like, we need to get this thing going.
I don't even feel like when I watched the preview I thought that had a lot of potential, but then it was really boring. It took a really long time to get to any kind of action.
It dragged on.
I felt like I had missed a whole portion of the movie when the movie first started.
It did. We didn't though.
I know we didn't, but I felt like they start off the movie and you got this injured employee and they don't really like, played by Jennifer Jason Leigh, by the way, who I feel isn't even mentioned anywhere.
Yeah.
Outside of, like, in the movie. I felt like they could have had a really strong opening if they'd have started with that. You know, like her accident, and then you've got Kate Mara rushing in to, like, save the day.
They kind of did a little bit, but in the middle of the movie, they explain how she got injured.
Well, yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it would have been better starting with that, and then, like, that'd be, like, a review of what happened.
I just feel this movie could have had potential if they just would have rewrote the whole script.
I feel like they would have had this movie would have had potential if they'd have just left it in the waste bin. I didn't like also the lighting. Everything was very blue, and I felt like Morgan was like gray through the whole movie, and I couldn't understand why. I mean, she has DNA, even though it's like synthetic. She also grows really fast, which they didn't explain.
It kind of reminds me of that movie with Robin Williams. May he rest in peace. Jack, where he grows progressively.
Yeah, because in the movie, Morgan is 5 years old, but she has like the body of like a 16-year-old.
And yeah, even her lips were gray. Everything, even her sweatshirt was gray.
This movie was great. Yeah, and the whole time I'm watching it, why is she dressed like Eminem from 8 Mile? I don't understand.
Why couldn't she just be in a nice, pretty dress? Doesn't matter. I don't get it.
A pink dress with some Eggo waffles?
Some bootcut jeans, maybe? Just...
Look at you wanting to fancy her up.
I do. She just looks sad throughout the whole movie.
She was.
You're wrong about that. You'll see.
I just want to tell everyone the whole thing, but I don't want to give it away.
No. I mean, if you're really going to devote some money to this weekend, well, let us not ruin it for you. And you can walk out of the theater sad and angry like the rest of us.
Morgan was a disappointment.
It would have been better if Morgan Freeman were in this movie.
Ooh, Morgan Freeman. If he narrated this movie.
Oh my God, I would have been all over that.
Yes, it would have got it potential.
And Kate Mara, I think maybe she's just... Do you feel like she's like the lesser of the Mara sisters?
I think so.
Because
she tries.
It's like Chris Hemsworth and Liam Hemsworth, and it's like everything that Liam does always kind of turns out kind of meh. But Chris Hemsworth is like Thor and doing all these great movies.
Because, look at him. Then again, both of them are super hot, too. We're getting off subject.
Really off subject. I'm just saying. The last movie that, Kate Mara did was Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and that was terrible.
I want to forget that existed. So, overall, maybe hang on to your cash this weekend. Don't go see Morgan.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Yeah, wait for this one to hit Netflix or the Redbox or whatever. If you guys got a chance to check this out, definitely head over to the blog page. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Houston Film Fanatics, KPRCradio.com.
Hello, Morgan. Nice to meet you.